Hey guys, welcome back to Gulfside Baitworks. Today we're going to do another mold demo. We just about made it through all of those cool molds from small creators, or small creators, small mold manufacturers. So I thought we'd do something from one of the bigger guys this week, an aluminum mold, and we are going to do the Epic Bait Molds 3-inch inshore swim bait. This is a 6 cavity. I think that's the only way they make it is 6 cavity. So there we go. See if I can bring it in close here. You'll see, it's a little 3-inch paddle tail. It's got fins, and the entire thing is textured. There's no smooth sections on it, so a lot of work went into it. I'll have to double check and see what they cost. I'll definitely link this in the bottom. I want to say it was $175 when I bought it. But yeah, it's an Epic mold, so it's quality. It shoots great. I've yet to have any problems with it, and we're definitely going to be trying it here in a second. One thing I will say, this is the only Epic mold I own that's in this size. All the rest of them are much taller, though there would be no point doing that with these. So maybe they just have 2 different bar stocks they use. Maybe, I don't know. The other thing is, this is the only one that I have that is not marked back and belly. So I just wrote top on it with a permanent marker. But yeah, I know it shoots well, so we are gonna do that. My plastic just beeped, so let me get that vac, and when I come back, we'll make some colors and shoot some baits. All right, we're back. Plastic is hot and ready. So, what are we going to shoot these in? Well, I don't really have a name for this color, or combination of colors, but our main base is going to be MF Pacific Sand. I'm just going to start out with, let's say 5 drops. And take a look and see what that gives me, because what I want is a nice tan bait. But the other thing I'm gonna be using in it is Lureworks holographic flake in their smallest, the 0.08. Because what I want to mimic is when you go to a beach. Of course, I fish a lot of salt water because I'm in Clearwater, Florida. When you're at the beach, you see lots of little fish swimming around by the shore. And a lot of them are different types of fish, different shapes and sizes. But what I see is a lot of them, if you catch them with a little net, we do that with the kids, they have fun. A lot of them have a tan color to them, and then usually tan. And a lot of them have silver belly under the tan, but we're just going for that tan today. But I'm getting the silver color from the holographic silver. So that's kind of what I'm going to go for. So we bumped it up to 10. But, I don't want too much. Definitely going to need more than that. I think we'll go ahead and bump it up to 20. There we go. Yeah, so like a light brownish tan is my main base here. And you'll see it's pretty clear. It's not, you almost can't even see that it's on the spatula here. Yeah, let's go ahead and add the flake and see what it looks like with that, because a lot of times flake's going to darken things up. We're only doing 1 flake in this, so I think we're going to put a decent amount, maybe not that much. We got to remember too, 0.08 will take over things, so I don't want it to totally take it over. I'm just making sure I'm not contaminating. All right, so we're going to do a 1/16 here. what that looks like. You know, because I do want this to be kind of the main event, but I still want to see the tan too. Yeah, there we go. That's what we got. I think that, well, let me put a little down here. I think I want a little bit more of both. I think we're going to add another 32 of the holographic silver. And we're going to give it 10 more drops of our Pacific sand. And I got some Pacific sand in my hand. Always got to keep rags around the bait shop. Very important. Yeah, I think that'll work. So there we go. Pretty simple. Now I'm going to throw this in the microwave, and I'm going to tell you about the plastic we're using. So as you'll see, I already clamped up the mold, but remember we looked at this bait a few minutes ago. It's small. It's a 3-inch. So you would think swim bait blend would be the way to go. Or Bait Plastics 242. You know, those are ones I would initially think, and I have in fact used Bait Plastics 242 to make this bait before. But what I noticed is when I used that medium plastic, it didn't have much action. You know, and so I went on to the internet, and I think Facebook, and posted about it, and somebody told me that it needs a medium hard or hard, like swim bait blend or saltwater blend. So I have gone back and made this with crawl tube. Did I just say swim bait blend? I meant crawl tube. I went back and I made some of this with crawl tube, and with crawl tube the action is killer. So the way the tail is designed, it's fat so that a fish is less likely to rip it apart, or just you know, the way it was designed, and at least that's what it says on Epic's, you know, about the or description of the mold. But it makes sense that the way it's designed, it needs something that's stiff to make it work because of how wide the ratio of the tail to the part going to the tail is, right? How wide, you know, how, because of that ratio, if it's soft, it just kind of, it doesn't do anything. But when it's hard, it's able to get that tail moving. And so if you're going to get this mold, you most definitely want to be shooting it with a medium hard or hard plastic. So let's check my temp here. I just pulled it out of the microwave. Yeah, we're good. And grab this, and let's shoot some real quick. So, their single injection does not take much plastic at all. You almost feel like you didn't move your injector. It takes so little plastic. But yeah, it's single port, not single port, individual ports is the term I'm looking for. So 6 baits, individual ports. There we go. All right, well, I will let those cool, and we'll be back shortly, and we'll check them out. All right, we're back. gave these some time to cool down. So let's check them out. Let's get that out of the way. Okay. So open them up for you guys first. Come on now. Maybe. There we go. Alright. So, here are our baits. Let me pull a couple out. And we can get a closer look at them here. So, you know, we got a somewhat thin tail, but the entirety of the tail isn't wide either. So, it needs some heavier plastic, and it lets that tail chug. So, definitely want to be using a medium hard or hard plastic with this guy to make it work right. But yeah, there it is. It's got some fins on her. It's got machine work all the way down, so there's texture on it everywhere. A nice little 3-inch bait. So yeah, I haven't really seen any other YouTube videos with this one, so I decided I would use it for my my first aluminum mold to do a video on. But yeah, so there we have it. Pretty simple, pretty easy. If you like inshore fishing, this is a great choice. You know, you see a lot more smaller, you see a lot of smaller paddle tails for inshore fishing, just because it opens up more bait fish, or more fish to catch. You know, snook, redfish, trout, all of them would hit that. But yeah, there it is, bait and our you know, the cavities themselves. So yeah, anyway, if you have any thoughts about that, definitely give me a comment. Tell me what you think. I think it's a pretty cool little mold. You know, I purchased it, so to me, it's definitely worth checking out. That's one I like the best. Here we go. You know, and I do think that you could probably fish this in freshwater too. I have actually. I've caught a bass on one. But yeah, so there we have it. There you go. That is our Epic's inshore, or 3-inch inshore swim baits. And that's in our Pacific Sand and holographic. You can't really read it on there. I've had it for a while. It's a holographic silver and .08. So yeah, that's our colorway. That's our bait for today. If you have any thoughts, definitely throw me a comment. Tell me what you think. If you like the video, please like and subscribe, and hopefully we'll see you next time.